Hello guys, and welcome to my new video. I haven't made a new video in a little while and decided to focus today about the new Mythic Plus affix called Bursting. So I'm doing a video about this today because it is another affix, a Mythic Plus affix aimed at healers. It won't really affect DPS or tanks that much. It'll basically affect how the tank is going to pull and how many mobs it can kill at the same time. So what is bursting? When slain, non-boss enemies explode, causing all players to suffer 10% of their max health in damage over 4 seconds. This affects stacks. Now I'm not sure if there's an infinite stack. It seems like there is an infinite stack, but what this means is that basically if you kill mobs within 4 seconds, if you kill multiple mobs within 4 seconds, they'll give a debuff. So if you kill a mob and then you kill another mob within 4 seconds, that debuff gets 2 stacks. The bursting gets 2 stacks. And after 4 seconds, the debuff explodes, dealing 20% of people's HP. Of course, there's a lot of smaller mobs in different dungeons, B or H, for example, the little spiders. If you kill 10 of them in a row, you're going to get 10 stacks, which is 100% of HP is gone, and the people will die if you don't use immunities. So the best way to deal with this is actually using immunity. It really depends on the party that you want to do. It is perfectly acceptable to actually kill 6, 7, 8 mobs and use some kind of immunity. This affix actually is great for any healing class that is good at AoE. This is an AoE affix this week. So a couple of weeks ago we had Grievous with basically single target heals with the King. Paladins were OP. Right now with bursting, it's the Resto Druid Holy Priest time to shine, because it is a party wide damage. You can't really outrange it, at least we couldn't outrange it, and basically keeping hots on everyone is going to make this very easy for most of you people. So another strategy is to actually not to kill, it's easier said than done, but not to kill that a lot of mobs within 4 seconds. You can easily, I found out I did a couple of plus 16s, couple of 17s and things like that. I found out that 5 stacks are it's actually not hard to deal with 5 stacks. As a Resto Druid, it's not hard to do. What I found out is when people start to really kind of, anything above 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, those are the danger zones where you kind of have to have special ways of dealing with. But from my personal experience, pulling 6 or 7 if you want to save time is perfectly doable in this affix. It is perfectly doable. You can keep hots on everyone. Your AoE is great. You're not gonna have a bad time. Now on another case, single target healers such as Paladins are probably going to have a much harder time dealing with this than any other of the healers. So it's kind of like from previous couple of weeks, Grievous, now to this, kind of deserved in my opinion. But let's just go into some of the specific Resto Druid ways of handling this. So as a Resto Druid, some of the legendaries they can really recommend. Neck, of course, it reduces damage that you take. You can kind of ignore healing yourself. You can focus on other guys. Not mandatory, but very good. I would say the Trinket Valence is actually really good, because if you know there's going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9 stack coming up, because you should have your grid set up to show how many stacks they are, like in the videos that I'm showing in the background. You can see how many stacks they are. You can pop Valence and you can Wild Growth, and you can basically ignore the damage that's going to come in, because everything's going to be covered, unless it's like 10 stacks, which is going to die unless you use immunities. Things like the Shoulders is going to help to keep hots on everyone. I think Shoulders are just always good, no matter what. Keeping the double rejuvenations because of the Germination talent is one of the best ways of actually dealing with this affix. You don't actually even have to think about this. And the best trinket by a mile for this affix is almost mandatory if you want to push those real high keys, is the Cake. The Cake affects 5 people. Just make sure that if you're running with a good group, make sure that you're going to say when you're gonna get those 8, 7 stacks. Make sure you group up and get that Cake. I mean, the Cake is built for this. It is so good. I can't even say it. It is amazing. If you want to push those really high affixes, it's almost required to have Cake. But otherwise, it is a I would say it's an easy week for Resto Druids, a hard week for Paladins. But kind of deserved because of how Grievous was affecting Resto Druids and single target healers, were just the kings back then. But let me know what you think about your experiences with this affix. Let me know what kind of healer you play, and let me know how you dealt with it, and any tips that maybe I missed out. And again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next guide.